in Fresno.
How was that?
You know? But we were there. No told me nothing, and I've never been nowhere in their vicinity or have cracked on them or have done anything to them.
Do they support you?
Who knows?
I think they do. I think the Nortenos love you. Our enemigos are Nortenos. Like, we're not tripping on Sacramento right now.
Pocho, you're lame, dog. Quit saying my name, dog. You thirsty getting clout. You get no views on your podcast anyways, dog. Stop capping, my boy. Yeah, you reached out. You talk good about me. I never did an interview with you, my boy. You wanted to go on live. I never did, because why? I know what it is. You're making a narrative that's never going to happen. Dog, there's too much bloodshed, too much bullshit going on. Prison is prison. The streets is the streets.
It's like we know how to conduct ourselves.
Yeah.
That's right. What it do, what it is, what it was. This is your boy Pocho, one of the Chicano podcast. Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, and support a real one in the streets. 80% of you vatos watch, but you don't like, you don't subscribe. Come on, man. About to hit 9K. Help your boy to 10K. What are we talking about today? Why there is one Southside rapper who seems to garner respect from all sides. Well, at least the South and the North side. We want to ask why Peso is getting love from the Norte, the only Southside rapper to get love from the Norte. You feel me? And why is that? Let's talk about it today. The homie was on Hoodstocks. We're gonna go through the clip and react. Remember, on this channel, bro, I only react to things that are on the internet. And two, you vatos came to see me, so don't go crazy when you don't agree with me. 3, it's just words. Anyway, again, we're talking about Peso. He's a Southside rapper coming out of Los Angeles, you know, allegedly part of the East Side Playboys, had a hard life, watched his father pass or get knocked out of here, you know what I mean, at 6. I never know how to say the word, whacked out, because you can't say those words on the internet. So all respects, but crossed over because of the street life, got whacked. I think right in front of him when Peso was 6 years old. You feel me? He didn't grow up in the Playboy area, but man, he didn't go that far. There's sometimes people try to really pick people apart, bro. And this vato grew up, I forgot what town it is or little city in LA, but it's like right, it's like 10, 15 minutes away. But in LA, that's a far if you didn't really grow up right there. But at the same time, you get influenced by different people. You make networks and all kinds of stuff. And sometimes in the neighborhoods you grow up are not the ones that you want to be part of. So he joined the Playboys, a world famous organization. You know what I mean? And it seems like he got out. He went to jail. He got out. He did his thing. But man, what we're talking about today really is why this vato is getting so much love on the internet, when the internet is such a place of hate, drama, and disrespect. Peso recently went on Hoodstocks, the top underground podcast in Los Angeles, and I would say, in California, probably the United States when it comes to like Chicanos. And it's the host is Lucky Sun Zoo, half Jewish, half Mexican like me. I'm a half Mexican, half Irish, man. I'm a green bean. We got to stick together. Lucky I was on the radio before, but Lucky really got me into podcasting because he was so open about his life, about his dick size, about everything, like he kept it 100, and that's what podcasting is about, keeping it 100. But today we're reacting to Hoodstocks, man. Shout out to Droops. Shout out to La Loca, looking beautiful as ever. The homie Droops, a real one in his field. Shout out to Highland Park, Northeast LA. I gotta say shout out to the Avenues because I'm cool with them too. Sorry, I actually know fools there. Shout out to Matthew. But man, they did. Sometimes Lucky drops the ball when he does big interviews, like with Lefty. He got in a fight with him. He got too lit. Got in a fight with him. Well, with Peso, he was respectful. He did his homework. He didn't push too much, but he challenged him, brought up things. He criticized Peso about not being good on the mic, like at shows, and Peso just says, "Hey, man, you know what I mean? I went from jail to thousands of people instead of like working my way up through hundreds of, most hip artists do 10 people, then 30 people, then 100 people, and then they do big. He came right out, because he had a lot of support." So he was on Hoodstocks, and they just had a great conversation. And about say about, I'm going to start around 2 minutes and 6, 7, 8 minutes. Lucky asked him about the Bulldogs, and he proceeds to say, hey, it was shaky waters, you know what I mean? We showed face, and in the media they showed basically that they kind of, a Bulldog kind of tried to get at them, and they were throwing their signs up and everything, and so did Peso. But he just said he showed face, he went out there, he did his thing, but he wasn't looking for it. But hey, if it's there, it is. But he wasn't going to go on live, wasn't taunting fools. But then, and I'm not going to react to that, but then Lucky asked him about the Nortenos. And this is why we find out why this vato gets so much respect.
Like, did I go out there on my Instagram taunting and this and that? No, I'm there doing what I do, and I'm gone. I pulled up, I showed face, you know?
How do you feel, bro? Hoodstocks has a lot of Nortenos that support this platform, bro.
I mean, I'm nobody to even...
Yeah.
Boom, right there, already being humble. Let's get a little bit of Peso in there. Already being humble, guys. You see that? He, right off the bat, says, I'm nobody. Who am I? That's schooled. Hey, shout out to the Playboys. They schooled this fool. That's what some of the other podcasters like. One thing, it's very refreshing to see a youngster having juego, dog, having game, knowing how to conduct himself.
I mean, do you think that, I'm not going to ask you that question. Okay.
That's Hoodstocks, see? He was trying to hold back a little bit. That's cool, man. Shout out to Lucky.
Yeah, I mean, so as the age that I'm at, bro,
look, I'm gonna keep it G.
Thank you.
I can't sit here and say fuck them or this or that or that. They've never like got on a nothing and told me nothing, and I've never been nowhere in their vicinity or have cracked on them or have done anything to them. Like,
do they support you?
And look it, that's one of the reasons why I've been trying to tell you guys, don't be like Peso, don't be like Lefty. Or maybe now you can be like Lefty. Be like Peso, don't be like Bozo the Clown. Bozo, be like Peso, dog. All you fools that diss, even all the Northerners, all you fools, BFD, you think I hate you? You probably don't even give a fuck. I know, you're so cool, bro. But trust and believe, bro, that you want to leave a better legacy than coming in to your community and trying to destroy it from within, bro, like the Nazis. No, dog. Elevate the hood, dog. Elevate the hood, dog. Elevate the hood, dog. Elevate the hood, dog. Elevate your hood, dog. Elevate, fool. Don't drop out. Elevate your hood. I never dropped out. I elevated. I went and got a master's degree. What homeboy that you know has a master's degree and you think you can pick apart my life, Vato? You don't know what it is, homie. But this Vato is doing the right thing, saying, hey, they never disrespected me. I ain't going to disrespect them. You feel me? And they haven't. And he can really rap. He already admitted that he got a lot of his influence from Northerners. He said this years ago. He said this on the No Jumper podcast. I need to get the clip, but I'm lazy. Go look up No Jumper. Peso. It's there. He says, and you can listen to his music. It sounds just like these fools from up north. It sounds like Briss, sounds like EBK, sounds like all of them. Also the Northerners. So he's not afraid to give it up. That's being humble. Be humble before you stumble, my boy.
Who knows?
I think they do.
I think
they do. I think the Nortenos love you, bro.
So
I think they do too, bro, because you know one thing that Nortenos and Sureños and Raza and men love? We love respect, dog. We love mutual respect. We eat that shit up, dog. Think about that. The second a fool shows respect, the respect is given. And when it's not, that's childish. You a lame.
Someone actually said something publicly, and he was a Northerner, and he had said something publicly, and
me, dog. Not just saying.
I know there's some that probably will say.
I mean, he probably does. He probably is talking about me because I'm the only one that be giving him love.
Me and this and that and this, but I mean, for the most part, I'm not gonna do it.
Well, I mean, we're from Los Angeles, bro. We're from Los Angeles.
He kind of was saying that he's not going to do it. And I think people got confused saying he's not going to do a song. I don't think he'll do a song either, but he's saying he's not going to be the one to diss.
Where our enemigos are our neighbors, bro.
And
you know what I mean? We're not, our enemigos are Nortenos. Like, we're not tripping on Sacramento right now. You know what I mean? We're in Los Angeles, bro.
Thank you, Lucky. We're not tripping on Sacramento right now. We're in Los Angeles. Southsiders from LA trip about fools down the block from them. This is facts and this is not opinions. Right down the street, dog. So how the hell would they worry about somebody from 400 miles away or something? And that's what he's trying to say. Also, también is que, fool, what do they do with you guys in prison? Because it's crazy when you see these fools that went to prison and all these, been on these yards, and then they come out and they're acting like children, you know? Like, and this fool is 23 or something, 22, and this fool has more game than most of you fools. You know what I mean? And the reality is, none of us are enemies. But fools from LA are not our enemies.
Like let's be real about it. Like the whole beef, and I can talk freely on this, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like I can talk freely on this because I've been on the yards
I look this right here. He says I can talk freely because I've been on the yards with them.
with them, bro.
Yeah, that part.
I've been through the system with them, bro. You know what I mean? And so that's a prison thing for us in Southern California. You know what I mean? But with them out there, bro, sometimes they can hold a certain type of animosity, bro.
Yeah.
But our enemigos out here are our fucking neighbors, bro.
And that's the thing that they don't understand is when Northerners, and I'm not trying to stay, like when I podcast, it's about it. I'm for everybody, okay? Northerners are rapping, dissing Southsiders from up north, which sound crazy, right? Upstate Sureños. They're not, I mean, now they could be dissing some of them from LA, or I know Thumps is doing his diss track now to other rappers, but not Southsiders, you know, just Southside rappers that are dissing him or whatever. Neil Lazard and Bozo. But it's all goof, you know, goof troop stuff. I can tell because I'm part of it now. I'm like, I don't even know if I want to be part of it. But this stuff right here, this is what I live for, bro. I got into podcasting because of conversations like this, bro. This is a historical conversation. You know what I mean? Historical.
It's not the Norteños, you know what I mean? But anyways, I'll say
what's crazy is most time when we see each other like farther away, it's never a problem.
Look, there's a Norteño right there. I support him.
Yeah.
Boom. A Norteño in the chat saying I support him.
I support
Yeah, like
him.
I said, I'm not gonna get on here
And you want that fan base,
Yeah,
bro.
I'm not gonna get on.
You want that fan base, you guys. It's crazy. In business, you want as much clients as you can get. You never want to have a lack of a client base, bro. So you want everybody. You don't just want, you know, clients from this side of the street or not from that side of the street. Does it, do you guys really? I always trip out about the level 10 soldados in here, like Blue Devil says, that being here really trying to bring back this old school 90s gangbang life. It's never coming back, bro. I was there. I almost lost my life to it. I know I have close friends that did. Went to prison. Went mentally insane. Became drug addicts. I'm never going to stop talking about this life because it's detrimental to the empowerment of our people. And we need to get fucking free. I'm a Chicano revolutionary. Okay? I'm a Chicano revolutionary that was born in Santa Paula, raised in Oxnard, Chicas, motherfuckers, moved up north, Santa Rosa, California. Better get it. Family originated from the town business, Oakland, Fruitvale, moved to Los Angeles, west, then the valley, downtown, and then the motherfucking east side. I've been all through it, and my whole family's from big, bad Sherman Heights. Shout out to the other sides, too. Logan Heights, all that. I'm a real California dude, and I want our freedom. And you guys want a bigger fan base.
Because they're the other side of the coin,
I'm
bro.
gonna keep it G. Matter of fact, where did I go? And they showed love, fool.
Right?
Yeah.
And I was by myself. No. That was another incident too.
But that's a good feeling, though.
I did a show with shout out to Phoenix Flex, and he took me on tour with them, and
Boom.
and
Before this, Phoenix Flex and OGZ opening the doors for a bunch of Southsiders because they don't bang, and you already know that OGZ and Phoenix Flex and get hella love in the Bay, Northern California, and SAC and all that, and they always give it up to the Bay. They're never afraid to show love to San Jose, to everywhere.
it was a gang of them, and they showed love, you know.
It's business.
And like I said, I'm never gonna get on my platform and say anything
That's
like
a
that.
cell
you know?
soldier, bro.
Yeah.
A cell soldier is gonna
And Peso ain't no cell soldier. He's a real one in the field. Let's go.
who bang, bro, and yell out the motherfucking cell, fuck you and fuck that, when people can't get to you, bro.
See,
and Go
That's
ahead.
a good homie right there.
No, he's been
already-
schooled right, bro.
Yeah.
He's been schooled right, bro, and he's smart,
You
bro.
got
And
good homies
that's the
behind
reason
him.
why he's at where he's at right now, bro,
Yeah,
because he has that thought
100%.
process. And homies that don't have the thought process that this man has right here, bro,
They go in and say fuck everybody.
yeah, they're not gonna reach it, bro. You gonna
Boom, man. This podcast, bro, has nothing but facts, bro. Nothing but facts, my boy. Because he's been schooled so well is why he got to K-Dow, is why he even had the brain power to create these kind of music, and the other guys don't got it like that. He's a star in the making, bro. He has solid support from his people. Now he's starting to get real support, naturally, authentically, from the Northerners. And I don't just mean Nortenos, man. I mean Northern Raza, like NorCal, baby.
you're gonna do the clout, bro. The clout thing of fucking everybody, bro.
But it
I mean,
And that's what Lefty did. That's what Swifty did. That's what all these fools, and they all say sorry. The only fool that hasn't said sorry is Chito Ranas, because he's really in the war, though. And it means something to him. But if you notice, almost every LA Southsider has said sorry because they see that it's not worth it. And they don't really, and it's not that they're pussies. Bro, if you're like LA, Tupac said it the best. Every nigga in LA got a little bit of thug in them, fool. Some of the most gangsters fools that I met were not gang members in Los Angeles, but they were Angelinos. You feel me? So it's just like, bro, dude, you can diss, but eventually it's not gonna go long term. With Esther from SAC, Chito Ranas, it doesn't matter because he's already in the war. You feel me? His heart's in it, and you can tell he makes good diss music.
Doesn't help nobody, bro.
Yeah.
and mind you, right here,
Because sooner or
But
later
not-
you're gonna see somebody.
Not even
bro.
that. Not even that. But
Yeah.
people don't understand. Like I said, like the commentators and young
Yeah.
individuals don't understand how far one word will take you.
Facts.
100%.
They've seen me and
they
shit.
embraced
Show
you.
love.
Have they embraced you?
I don't think they will ever like.
Say it,
Like,
embraced.
Yeah,
like,
but
give me a
I
hug.
think it
but they
could.
let you do your work.
I think there could be something. I mean, Peysoh's probably not up to it, but he could put on a Northerner and Northern. You can say how you want, and they could do something.
yeah, hell yeah, for
They let you do
real.
your work.
Shit, if we want to say it, gave me a pass, hell yeah. Like,
But
if we
there's
don't
nothing
care,
wrong with
just,
the pass,
like,
bro.
yeah, fuck, they
There's-
give me a
bro.
pass, hell
That's
yeah.
good.
There's nothing wrong with a pass, you guys. That's like checking in. When you check in every time every time I go to LA, I check in with my Angelino like actual friends. But if you think it's a check-in,
There's nothing wrong with the past, bro.
nothing wrong with the
Because I did a
pass.
show in Oakland.
How was that?
Fresno.
How was that?
Town business.
Crazy.
Like that's
Remember, Oakland, California. You know, there's one gang, Southside Locals or something in the 50s. They're not there that much. Shout out to them, man. Everybody in Oakland is gangsters fuck. There's an old school documentary with that full zapper from the 50s. But really, it's Nortenos mostly from the lake all the way to like the 60s. And definitely in the shout out to the 30s. And Raza Park. My family's originally from the 30s in Oakland, and then we moved to Santa Rosa to get away from the city life. A lot of people from Santa Rosa moved away from Oakland, you know, to get away from Oakland, you know, the city. It's like if you lived in South Central and you moved to kind of like the IE or something, you know what I mean, or Pomona. Keep it in LA County.
crazy, bro.
Oakland's turn,
A
fool.
Peso to go to Oakland, bro.
Okay,
That's crazy, bro.
Oakland's turn, fool. Oakland is
How
turned
is
the
that,
fuck
bro?
up. They're turned, fool.
And
Did you
turn
see
and
any
turn into how, bro? Like,
BS?
they,
Like, fool, there's shootings out there. Like, fool,
no, 100%. 100%.
Yeah, we all know that.
Peso.
But they were turned for your music though too, right?
Oh, I wasn't really trying. I wasn't really like focused on anybody. I just went up there, did my shit, and I got the
But
fuck on.
did
You
you
know?
have a problem?
You should, yeah.
No,
That's
no,
what
no.
we want to know.
I didn't have a problem, but I didn't stick around to find out.
But
You know?
but the
Yeah.
whole
Keep it
thing
G.
is,
Yeah, absolutely.
think about it, bro. If somebody came to LA
But
and they
it's-
were looking for BS,
Exactly, you gonna find
they're
it.
gonna find it.
But like that's
So you
that's
weren't
what I said
looking for
earlier.
that?
Nah, fuck no.
So it
like
was all
I
up.
said, like I said earlier,
Yeah.
I don't go. I conduct myself how I should.
Respectfully.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
go out there taunting, hitting up walls, and
Yeah,
doing this.
of
and,
course.
Hey, we out here like. If you look for it, you gonna find it, fool.
That's like
Anywhere
my
you go.
story.
Straight up.
Straight gentleman, acting like a professional and gentleman. Why does Peso get to go to Oakland, which is extremely dangerous, bro? But Bozo can't even go to Atwater, bro. And who the knows where Atwater is, right? It's nowhere.
Just saying, bro.
You know, like
these fools were respectful and they told me, they're like, hey, Fresno Bulldogs, and I was like, oh, okay. Like,
He said UCLA.
No.
You know what? I always get
I told them
DM.
Rams.
Like in Fresno,
They showed me.
All right. Anyway, that's it. I know it's a little long. I might chop it up, but I want to let you guys know that this is why, bro. This is why that Peso's getting that love is because conducted himself like a professional and a gentleman. You get treated like a professional gentleman anywhere you go. For the most part, Chicanos, men love respect. You give respect, you're gonna get respect. Came in doing business. You know, didn't do all this stuff like respectfully, like Thumper going out there trying to do extra. But remember, Thumps went out there because fools were telling him that he couldn't go out there. But it's all internet stuff. Peso conducted him. Whoever, man, shout out to the Playboy, shout out to the OG, shout out to anybody, like older homies that taught him how to conduct himself, his family. Man, the Vato makes great music, good personality. He's funny on the internet, and he knows his own politics, bro. He's not confusing people. That's the problem. We're confusing the next generation. But this Vato, he is not confused. He knows, he's right there, bro. He's just making his moves, and we should support him. And I think Nortenos respect him because he respects Nortenos, bro. It's very simple. I don't know why we can't get this together, people. We need to come together. I've been saying it for years. And in history, I want you to remember, in history, I'll be remembered for years, from day one, saying that we were stronger together. And not for, again, cheesy things, but for the bag. We're getting to the bag. We live in a capitalist system. We have to get in reality. They have us so confused, worrying about our neighbor instead of worrying about ourselves. Learning about the next fashion thing, but you don't know about your own culture. So it's easy to fall in line with another culture or fall in line with another thing, right? But these vatos are doing something different, man, and we got to follow them. And I believe that Peso got that respect because he carried himself that way. And he went to the most dangerous city. Literally, Oakland's, I mean, it goes up and down. But más o menos, dog, Oakland's the most turned up, craziest city in all of the Bay Area. And Peso went there with no problems. And not just no problems, but got love. And guess who's the only Southsider that got love like that fool? In San Francisco and Oakland. Conejo, bro. Same thing. Carried himself with respect. So stop it with all the dissing, Bozo, and all these fools. Learn from Peso and Hoodstocks. And let me know in the comments below, is Peso the next superstar? Can he take us, nationwide and international, And do you think there will ever be a collaboration between North and South so we can get to the bag and be taken serious? Please let me know your comments below. Seriously, I talk back. This is your boy Pocho One of the Chicano podcast. Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications and support a real one in the field. This is your boy Pocho One, and I'm out.